Imagine waking up in the year 2035. Your AI assistant has already scheduled your meetings. A drone delivers your breakfast. Your electric vehicle drives itself to work while talking to the city's traffic system. Doctors diagnose diseases using artificial intelligence before symptoms even appear. Entire factories operate without human workers, and satellites monitor every corner of the Earth in real time. This isn't science fiction. It's the direction the global economy is heading. Every major technological revolution creates new industries while transforming old ones. During the Industrial Revolution, railroads and steel created fortunes. The internet era made companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook some of the most valuable businesses in history. But the next decade could be even bigger. According to economists, venture capital firms, and industry analysts, trillions of dollars will flow into entirely new sectors before 2035. Companies that dominate these industries may become the next global giants, while investors who recognize these trends early could benefit from one of the greatest economic transformations of our time. So, which industries are expected to experience the fastest growth? Let's count down the top 10 fastest growing industries by 2035. For thousands of years, farming depended largely on human labor, seasonal weather, and experience passed down through generations. But today's agriculture is rapidly becoming a technology-driven business. The world population is expected to approach 9 billion people by 2035, meaning farmers will need to produce significantly more food using less land, less water, and fewer resources. That's where smart agriculture comes in. Instead of relying solely on tractors and manual inspections, modern farms now use drones to scan crops from the sky, satellites to monitor soil conditions, and artificial intelligence to predict diseases before they spread. Sensors buried underground continuously measure moisture levels and automatically activate irrigation systems only when necessary. This reduces water waste while improving crop yields. Autonomous tractors can plant, fertilize, and harvest crops without human drivers. Some farms are even experimenting with robotic fruit pickers capable of working around the clock. Artificial intelligence analyzes weather forecasts, soil chemistry, and historical harvest data to recommend the perfect planting schedule. The result? Higher productivity, lower costs, and more sustainable farming. Governments around the world are investing heavily in agricultural technology because food security is becoming a national priority. Meanwhile, private companies are developing precision farming equipment, agricultural software platforms, genetically optimized crops, and autonomous farming robots. As climate change places increasing pressure on food production, smart agriculture could become one of the world's most valuable industries. The farms of tomorrow may look less like traditional fields and more like giant automated technology centers. Space economy. Not long ago, space exploration was almost entirely controlled by governments. Today, it's becoming one of the fastest growing commercial industries on Earth. The global space economy is expanding far beyond rockets and astronauts. Private companies are launching thousands of satellites to provide high-speed internet across the globe. Satellite networks are transforming communication, navigation, agriculture, shipping, disaster management, weather forecasting, and military intelligence. Reusable rocket technology has dramatically reduced launch costs, making access to space more affordable than ever before. Companies are now competing to build commercial space stations that could eventually replace aging government facilities. Meanwhile, space tourism is slowly moving from fantasy to reality. Although tickets currently cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, prices are expected to fall as technology improves. Scientists are also researching asteroid mining, which could one day provide access to enormous quantities of rare metals and minerals worth trillions of dollars. While commercial asteroid mining remains years away, investments in space infrastructure continue to accelerate. The industry also includes satellite manufacturing, launch services, space robotics, orbital maintenance, lunar exploration, and deep space communication systems. As more countries and private companies enter the space race, demand for engineers, software developers, manufacturers, and aerospace specialists will continue growing. By 2035, space may no longer be considered a distant frontier. It could become one of humanity's largest economic ecosystems: biotechnology and genetic engineering. Medicine is entering one of the biggest transformations in human history. Instead of simply treating diseases after they appear, scientists are learning how to prevent, and even eliminate, them at the genetic level. Biotechnology combines biology, medicine, artificial intelligence, and engineering to develop entirely new forms of healthcare. One of the biggest breakthroughs is gene editing. Technologies such as CRISPR allow researchers to precisely modify DNA, opening possibilities for treating inherited disorders that were once considered incurable. Scientists are also developing personalized medicine. Rather than prescribing the same treatment to every patient, doctors can analyze a person's genetic profile and recommend therapies specifically designed for their biology. Artificial intelligence is dramatically speeding up drug discovery by analyzing millions of chemical compounds in a fraction of the time traditional research requires. This reduces development costs while helping life-saving medicines reach patients faster. Biotechnology is also revolutionizing agriculture through disease-resistant crops and improving industrial manufacturing with engineered microorganisms capable of producing chemicals, fuels, and sustainable materials. Meanwhile, synthetic biology is enabling scientists to design entirely new biological systems for medicine, environmental protection, and manufacturing. The COVID-19 pandemic demonstrated just how rapidly biotechnology can transform global healthcare. Vaccines that once required years of development were created in record time using advanced genetic technologies. Governments and private investors have since increased funding across the biotechnology sector, accelerating research into cancer therapies, anti-aging treatments, regenerative medicine, and next-generation vaccines. As populations continue aging and healthcare demand rises worldwide, biotechnology is expected to become one of the most influential and profitable industries of the coming decade. The ability to rewrite biology itself may become one of humanity's greatest technological achievements. Number 7. Cybersecurity. Imagine a world where almost everything is connected. Your phone, your car, your bank account, your home security system, even the power grid that supplies electricity to your city. Now imagine what happens if someone gains unauthorized access to those systems. As the world becomes increasingly digital, cyber attacks are no longer isolated incidents. They have evolved into one of the biggest threats facing businesses, governments, and individuals alike. Every year, billions of records are stolen through hacking, ransomware, phishing scams, and data breaches. The financial damage caused by cybercrime is already measured in trillions of dollars annually, and experts believe those costs will continue to rise throughout the next decade. This growing threat has transformed cybersecurity from a supporting IT function into a massive global industry. Companies are investing heavily in advanced security software capable of detecting attacks before they happen. Artificial intelligence is being used to monitor billions of digital activities in real time, identifying suspicious behavior that humans would never notice. Governments are also strengthening national cyber defense systems to protect critical infrastructure such as hospitals, airports, financial institutions, and military networks. At the same time, cloud computing has created new security challenges. As businesses store more information online, protecting digital assets has become a top priority. Emerging technologies such as biometric authentication, zero-trust security architecture, encrypted cloud storage, and AI-powered threat detection are becoming standard across many industries. Cybersecurity isn't just about preventing hackers anymore. It's about protecting the digital economy itself. As artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, smart cities, and connected devices become more common, demand for cybersecurity professionals, software developers, ethical hackers, and digital risk analysts will continue to surge. In the future, every connected device will need protection, and that means cybersecurity will remain one of the world's fastest-growing industries, renewable energy. For more than a century, the global economy has been powered primarily by coal, oil, and natural gas. But that energy system is rapidly changing. Governments, corporations, and consumers are investing billions of dollars into cleaner and more sustainable alternatives. The transition toward renewable energy isn't driven by environmental concerns alone. It's also becoming an economic necessity. As solar panels become cheaper and wind turbines more efficient, renewable electricity is becoming increasingly competitive with traditional fossil fuels. Massive solar farms now generate electricity for millions of homes. Offshore wind farms are producing record amounts of clean energy. Hydrogen technology is emerging as a promising solution for industries that are difficult to electrify, such as steel manufacturing, shipping, and aviation. Meanwhile, battery technology is improving at an extraordinary pace. Energy storage systems are allowing renewable electricity generated during sunny or windy periods to be stored and used when demand increases. This solves one of renewable energy's biggest historical challenges: intermittency. Electric vehicles are also accelerating demand for cleaner power generation. As millions of gasoline-powered cars are replaced by electric alternatives, countries will require enormous expansions of their electricity infrastructure. Entire industries are emerging around battery recycling, smart electrical grids, charging networks, and next-generation energy storage. Investment in renewable energy has already reached hundreds of billions of dollars each year, and experts expect that figure to continue growing well into the 2030s. The companies leading this energy transition may become some of the most valuable businesses of the next generation. Because the future isn't just about producing more energy, it's about producing it smarter. Artificial intelligence infrastructure. Artificial intelligence may be the technology everyone talks about, but behind every AI chatbot, image generator, recommendation system, and autonomous machine lies an enormous hidden industry. AI infrastructure. Every AI model requires massive amounts of computing power. That means powerful processors, advanced graphics chips, enormous data centers, cloud computing platforms, networking equipment, and specialized software capable of handling billions of calculations every second. As businesses across every sector adopt artificial intelligence, demand for this infrastructure is exploding. Technology companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars building new AI data centers around the world. These facilities consume enormous amounts of electricity while housing thousands of specialized processors working together to train increasingly powerful AI models. Semiconductor manufacturers are racing to produce faster and more energy-efficient AI chips. Cloud computing providers are expanding their global networks to meet growing demand from startups, enterprises, researchers, and governments. Even construction companies are benefiting, as entirely new campuses are being built specifically for AI computing. Cooling technology, fiber optic networking, high-speed storage systems, and cybersecurity solutions have all become essential parts of the AI ecosystem. Without this hidden infrastructure, modern artificial intelligence simply couldn't exist. Many experts believe the biggest profits of the AI revolution may not come from the apps people use every day. Instead, they may come from the companies building the digital highways that power the entire AI economy. Just as roads enabled industrial growth and the internet enabled digital commerce, AI infrastructure may become the foundation of the next technological era: robotics and automation. For decades, robots were mostly confined to automobile factories, performing repetitive tasks behind safety barriers. Today, they're moving far beyond the assembly line. Modern robots can sort packages, prepare food, assist surgeons, inspect pipelines, harvest crops, clean warehouses, and even collaborate safely alongside human workers. Artificial intelligence has transformed robots from simple programmed machines into systems capable of learning, adapting, and making decisions in real time. At the same time, businesses worldwide are facing labor shortages, rising wages, and increasing pressure to improve efficiency. Automation offers a powerful solution. Autonomous warehouse robots now move thousands of products every hour with remarkable precision. Collaborative robots, often called cobots, work directly with employees, handling physically demanding or repetitive tasks while humans focus on more complex responsibilities. In healthcare, robotic-assisted surgery allows doctors to perform delicate procedures with exceptional accuracy. Agricultural robots are planting seeds, removing weeds, and harvesting crops more efficiently than ever before. Even restaurants, hotels, and retail stores are beginning to use robotic assistants for customer service and routine operations. Perhaps the most exciting frontier is humanoid robotics. Several technology companies are developing robots designed to perform tasks originally intended for human workers. Although widespread adoption will take time, experts believe humanoid robots could eventually transform manufacturing, logistics, healthcare, elder care, construction, and household services. As artificial intelligence continues improving, robots will become increasingly capable, affordable, and accessible. The industries that successfully integrate automation could dramatically increase productivity while reducing operational costs. The age of intelligent machines is no longer approaching. It has already begun: quantum computing. For decades, computers have become smaller, faster, and more powerful. But they all share one fundamental limitation: Traditional computers process information using bits, which can only exist as either a 0 or a 1. Quantum computers work differently. Instead of bits, they use quantum bits, or qubits, which can exist in multiple states simultaneously thanks to the strange laws of quantum mechanics. Without diving too deeply into the science, this allows quantum computers to explore many possible solutions at the same time, making them incredibly powerful for solving certain types of problems. Problems that might take today's fastest supercomputers thousands of years could, in theory, be solved in hours, or even minutes. Although practical quantum computing is still in its early stages, governments and technology companies are investing billions of dollars into making it commercially viable. Why? Because the potential applications are enormous. Pharmaceutical companies hope quantum computers will simulate complex molecules, dramatically speeding up drug discovery and reducing research costs. Financial institutions believe quantum algorithms could optimize investment portfolios, improve fraud detection, and analyze market risks with unprecedented accuracy. Manufacturers could use quantum computing to optimize supply chains involving millions of variables. Scientists may design stronger materials, more efficient batteries, and entirely new chemical compounds. Artificial intelligence itself could become significantly more powerful when combined with quantum processing. There are also national security implications. Quantum computers could eventually break many of today's encryption systems, forcing governments and businesses to develop an entirely new generation of cybersecurity technologies. That challenge alone has created another rapidly growing industry: post-quantum cryptography. Although widespread commercial adoption may still take years, history shows that breakthrough technologies often create enormous opportunities for the companies that lead them. Just as the semiconductor revolution transformed the 20th century, quantum computing could define much of the 21st. The race has already begun, and the winners may shape the future of computing itself. Healthcare technology. Healthcare has always been one of the world's largest industries, but by 2035, it may also become one of its most technologically advanced. Several powerful trends are driving this transformation. The global population is aging. Chronic diseases are becoming more common. Healthcare costs continue to rise, and patients increasingly expect faster, more personalized treatment. Technology is becoming the answer to all four challenges. Artificial intelligence is helping doctors analyze medical images with remarkable speed and accuracy. Machine learning systems can identify patterns that may be invisible to the human eye, assisting in the early detection of diseases such as cancer and heart conditions. Telemedicine has also changed how patients access healthcare. Instead of traveling long distances for routine consultations, millions of people can now speak with healthcare professionals through secure video platforms. Wearable devices continuously monitor heart rate, blood oxygen levels, sleep quality, and physical activity. Some devices can even alert users or emergency services before a serious medical event occurs. Hospitals are adopting robotic surgery systems, automated pharmacies, digital patient records, and AI-powered diagnostic tools to improve efficiency while reducing medical errors. Meanwhile, biotechnology and healthcare technology are becoming increasingly connected. Personalized medicine allows treatments to be tailored to an individual's unique genetic profile, potentially improving outcomes while reducing unnecessary side effects. Mental health technology is also expanding rapidly, providing digital therapy platforms, AI-powered support tools, and remote monitoring services. The future of healthcare isn't simply about treating illness. It's about predicting disease, preventing it whenever possible, and delivering personalized care supported by advanced technology. As healthcare systems worldwide continue modernizing, this sector is expected to attract enormous investment throughout the coming decade. Artificial intelligence. And finally, the fastest growing industry expected to dominate the global economy by 2035 is artificial intelligence. Few technologies in history have advanced as rapidly or generated as much excitement as AI. What began as a research project inside universities has evolved into one of the most important technologies ever created. Today, AI writes articles, generates images, composes music, translates languages, designs products, analyzes legal documents, detects diseases, recommends investments, and powers self-driving vehicles. But this is only the beginning. Businesses across virtually every industry are integrating AI into their daily operations. Manufacturing companies use AI to predict equipment failures before they happen. Retailers optimize inventory and personalize shopping experiences. Banks detect fraudulent transactions within milliseconds. Logistics companies calculate the fastest delivery routes in real time. Media companies generate content more efficiently than ever before. Scientists use AI to accelerate research in medicine, chemistry, and climate science. Education is becoming increasingly personalized through intelligent tutoring systems. Agriculture is improving crop yields using AI-driven analytics. Governments are applying AI to public services, transportation planning, and disaster response. The possibilities continue expanding every year. Entirely new job categories are emerging around AI development, prompt engineering, AI safety, model training, robotics integration, and machine learning infrastructure. At the same time, AI is creating enormous demand for supporting industries, including semiconductors, cloud computing, cybersecurity, renewable energy, data centers, and advanced networking systems. In many ways, artificial intelligence is not just another industry. It is becoming the technology that powers nearly every other industry on this list. Some economists compare AI to the invention of electricity or the internet. Others believe its long-term economic impact could be even greater. If those predictions prove accurate, the companies leading the AI revolution may become the defining businesses of the 21st century. Kan. History rewards those who recognize major shifts before everyone else. The Industrial Revolution created manufacturing empires. The rise of the internet created digital giants worth trillions of dollars. Now, a new wave of innovation is reshaping the global economy once again. From smart agriculture and the space economy to biotechnology, cybersecurity, renewable energy, AI infrastructure, robotics, quantum computing, healthcare technology, and artificial intelligence, these industries represent more than technological progress. They represent the future of business, investment, and human civilization. Not every company will succeed. Not every prediction will come true. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear. The world of 2035 will look dramatically different from the world we know today. And the businesses building that future are already being created. The question isn't whether these industries will change the world. The real question is, who will lead them? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into business, technology, and the industries shaping our future. See you in the next video.